Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Himanshu Arora from Department of Anthropology, University of Delhi. Today we are going to study a module titled Role and Relevance of Religion in Life of Elderly from the paper Biosocial Gerontology. First, let's start with the learning objectives of the module. After going through this module, you will be able to understand the role and relevance of religion in the life of elderly. You will able to understand the relation between religion and spirituality in the life of elderly, and you will be able to understand the contribution of spirituality in the quality of life of elderly. Now, we'll give you a glimpse of the topic through a brief introduction. In a society which is rapidly changing, transformation plays a vital role in the aging process of an individual. This is because of the world's aging population is increasing due to improvement in the healthcare systems and the overall economy of the world. The population over the age of 65 years has become the fastest growing age group in our society. Even more surprising is the increase in the number of individuals who are 85 years or older. However, the challenges of aging are not health and finances alone, but the increased number of aged person poses several important issues in the different spheres of life, such as social security, living arrangement, relationship building and maintenance, coping with stress and ideas and matters in relation to death and dying. Now, we'll talk about role and relevance of religion in the life of elderly. Religion is a cultural system of behaviors and practices, worldviews, sacred texts, holy places, ethics, and societal organization that relate humanity to what an anthropologist has called an order of existence. Different religions may or may not contain various elements ranging from the divine, sacred things, faith, a supernatural being or supernatural beings, or some sort of ultimacy and transcendence that will provide norms and power for the rest of the life. Religious practices may include rituals, sermons, commemoration or veneration, sacrifices, festivals, feasts, trances, initiations, funerary services, matrimonial services, mediation, prayer, music, art, dance, public service, or other aspects of human culture. Religions have sacred histories and narratives, which may be preserved in sacred scriptures and symbols and holy places that aim mostly to give a meaning to life. Religions may contain symbolic stories which are sometimes said by followers to be true, that have the side purpose of explaining the origin of life, the universe, and other things. Traditionally, faith, in addition to reason, has been considered a source of religious beliefs. There are an estimated 10,000 distinct religions worldwide. About 84% of the world's population is affiliated with one of the five largest religions, namely Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, or forms of folk religion. According to some traditions, older people are also witness to the eternal. Again, the value of many religions placed on elderly helps society perceive elders' presence as a reflection of eternity. For Christians, this may be an understanding of heaven. For Hindus, it might be the unity of Brahmins. Elders occupying a place of relative stillness and contemplation are perhaps closer to the divine, or, as in Buddhism, to some greater truth about the nature of existence. Older individuals who can neither speak nor move can nevertheless demonstrate how one can find peace in stillness with the realism of religion. Religion can also show how life can be less than ideal but still rich with meaning and possibilities. Other older people, still active and vigorous, inspire others to live life fully, even within the limitations of age. Aging is a stage in life when there is a decrease in the physical capacity, balance, control, and gait because of aging, even in the absence of diseases. With the restricted ability of physical movement, there is less time for the aged to involve himself or herself in social circles. So, religion plays an important role to keep the wheels of life running, to prepare the aged to fight the final stage of life. Now, we will discuss religion and spirituality in the life of elderly. Spirituality is the construction of the meaning of one's life and involves a spiritual identity which can be religious and or non-religious. Spirituality includes a system of beliefs that encompasses love, compassion and respect for life. Spirituality reflects one's deepest sense of worth, meaning, connections with ultimate reality or the ground of all being. Spiritual expression may include experiences of a transpersonal nature and behaviors such as prayer or meditation in which one finds support and meaning. From a holistic perspective, spirituality can be viewed as essential or core nature, one domain among the psychological, biological, emotional, and social aspects of a person and the overarching content of self surrounding one's being. Within the framework of aging population, spirituality and religiosity are crucial and plays an important role in every section of the society. Religious and spiritual connectedness is increasingly rated as a very important support base for all older adults. They are also a source of inspiration for living the later stage of life more fully and contentedly. Spirituality is far more encompassing than religion. Spirituality and religion are important constructs in the lives of many elderly. Spiritual beliefs and practices often play a central role in helping older adults navigate life challenges. Spirituality can be depicted as a continuum of spiritual need from spiritual well being and its association with quality of life. Now we will talk on aging in body but not in soul. Aging leads to depletion of the body functions. However, the soul within the body remains the same. For many people, old age is one such terror. Any caregiver have a special opportunity to demonstrate the love of God to an elder. The sensitivity to any aging loved one's spiritual needs can give comfort and stability in a time of change and uncertainty. Looking up to an elder spiritually is very affirming to him or her. Despite the obstacles driven by old age, spiritual growth is both possible and desirable for the continued well being of elderly people. Older people, especially those who are sick or frail, remind us visually and often viscerally of what we wish to evade for as long as possible. As we grow older, the tendency to turn into being more religious becomes greater, and it seems logical because the elderly have more free time and, according to the human lifespan, they are nearing the end of life. However, research indicates that this is not true for most older people. Religious behaviors related to previous religious activity, the family or period or time in which a person was raised and lived most of his life, and whether he has chronic health problems are some determinants which play very important role in the spirituality of an elderly. Now, spirituality and aging. Many religious traditions consider later life as a contemplative period. As individuals age, the roles and responsibilities of work and family diminish, freeing them to focus their attention on questions of meaning, purpose, and the work of integration. In this sense, older people have the privilege of time, the opportunity to modify activities no longer possible for them, and develop ways to live with new and different. Among the elderly, one area that provides room for continuing growth is the spiritual domain. The body may break down, but the spirit is still capable of growth, renewal, or even new birth in old age. Those who are spiritually dead can find spiritual life through a new or renewed faith commitment in the religious activities. The new believer can grow towards spiritual maturity. The spiritually mature person can keep growing in wisdom, love, joy, and other spiritual gifts. In fact, many of this world's greatest prayer warriors are senior citizens. In spite of changes, losses, and chronic health conditions, elderly people can continue to cultivate their relationship with God. Spirituality is far more encompassing than religion, though we often see the two used interchangeably, but the two have gradually become separate constructs. Spirituality incorporates varied reaching attributes, outlooks, and practices with emphasis on the exploration for meaning in human lives, particularly in terms of relationships, values, and meanings by which people seek to live and enhance quality of life. Spirituality is thought to include a system of beliefs that encompasses love, compassion, and respect for life. Spirituality is the construction of the meaning of one's life and involves a spiritual identity which can be religious or non religious, as hope, wholeness, meaning, harmony, and transcending are associated with the word spirituality. Furthermore, spirituality allows people to transcend their current feelings and circumstances, enabling their well being to be maintained. Spirituality has come to be regarded as an essential feature of institutional or household and palliative care. Spiritual development is thus a mechanism which enables elderly people to cope with the losses associated with old age and to defend themselves against age related belligerences. Now we'll talk about significance of spirituality among the elderly. Spirituality improves the mental health of a person, as a health in the true sense is not just absence of diseases and infirmity but a state of physical, mental, and social well being. The improvement in the mental health of a person further leads to increase in mobility, which further increases the social relationship of the elderly persons. Extensive literature reviews suggest that religiousness is positively associated with health. Among older adults, cognitive function is an important indicator of overall well being, and social support has been shown to buffer cognitive decline in older adults. Social support is defined as the perception or experience that one is loved, cared for, and valued by others, and that one is part of a reciprocal social network. The receipt of social support appears to play an important role in cognitive function, and numerous studies support its positive association with cognitive function in older adults. Therefore, social relationships in a way enhances the cognitive function of the elderly. Better cognitive function enhances quality of life of the elderly. Aging and spirituality are areas of multidisciplinary interest. Therefore, topics for discussion are found in several areas. Beliefs and personal spirituality as components of health are old concepts, but at the same time, these are new and unfamiliar topics to the health team on daily health care. Among the elderly, spirituality is very often used in the management of chronic diseases. Chronic diseases interrupts many areas of one's life, which can lead to depression, irritability, and loss of hope. In the meantime, spirituality can be used as a coping strategy for critical situations of people's life, since it can increase the sense of purpose and meaning of life, which are associated with greater resistance to stress, which is related to diseases. Personal beliefs give meaning to situations of suffering in life. For example, chronic disease is referred to as both a spiritual encounter as a physical and emotional experience. The search for a purpose in life and the experience of connection with God and with others seems to be an important way to cope with chronic disease. Now we'll talk about spirituality and quality of life. The figure shows the interrelationship between spirituality and quality of life. It shows that how spirituality improves the quality of life. Spirituality is manifested in the life of human beings in infinite ways that vary according to age, religion, culture, and state of health. Spirituality has been identified as an important dimension of quality of life. Regardless of any religion, elderly who have a good relationship with a higher entity also have greater resilience to face life's barrier and situations of suffering, seeing life more positively and optimistically. Basic human spiritual needs are common to all people, but individuals have the right to choose how they are met to have a fulfilling quality of life. During the past decades, there was an increasing predominance of chronic disorders with a large number of people living with chronic diseases that can adversely affect their quality of life. Quality of life can theoretically encompass a wide ranging array of domains and components. These include functional ability, including role functioning ability in different roles like in physical activities and achievement beliefs, the degree and quality of social interaction, psychological well being, somatic sensations, happiness, life situations, life satisfaction, and need for satisfaction. In general, research on patients with various chronic diseases indicates that coexisting chronic diseases, adverse health risk behaviors, depressive symptoms, insomnia, and cognitive impairment are associated with impaired health related quality of life. Therefore, intensified early treatment of diabetes, obesity, and left ventricular dysfunction, spirituality, and interventions for reducing psychological morbidity are associated with improved health related quality of life. Factors that were found to be associated with good health related quality of life in chronic diseases could be used for the design of intervention programs. Interventions would strengthen public health actions to manage chronic diseases. Chronic diseases and decreased functionality significantly affect the quality of life of the elderly, as breaking the continuity of lifestyle and requiring the use of coping methods. Now, we'll summarize what we have studied till now. One area among the elderly that provides room for the continuing growth is the spiritual domain. The body may get weakened, but the spirit is still capable of growth, renewal, or even new birth in old age. Religion plays an important role in keeping the wheels of life running to prepare the aged to fight the final stages of life. Within the framework of aging, population spirituality and religiosity are crucial and plays an important role in every section of the society. The spiritually mature person can keep growing in wisdom, love, joy, and other spiritual gifts. In fact, many of the world's greatest prayer warriors are senior citizens. In spite of the changes, losses, and chronic health conditions, elderly people can continue to cultivate their relationship with God. Despite the obstacles driven by old age, spiritual growth is both possible and desirable for the continued well being of elderly people. Elderly people often make decisions based upon their religion and may even adhere to their rules of living founded upon their spiritual beliefs. Spirituality is manifested in the life of human beings in infinite ways that vary according to age, religion, culture, and state of health. The elderly can take stock and re examine and shape new meanings from a whole life for the benefit of themselves and others. Many religious traditions, consider later life as a contemplative period. As an individual's age, the roles and responsibilities of work and family diminishes, freeing them to focus their attention on questions of meaning, purpose, and the work of integration. In this sense, older people have the privilege of time, opportunity to modify activities no longer possible for them, and develop ways to live with new and different. Spirituality reflects one's deepest sense of worth, meaning, connections with ultimate reality or the ground of all being. Spirituality can be used as a coping strategy for critical situation of people's lives, since it can increase the sense of purpose and meaning of life, which are associated with greater resistance to stress, which is related to diseases, and enhances quality of life. Thank you.